We left the south section of Grossmorn and headed north to the tip of the Great Northern Peninsula in search of icebergs and Vikings. We would come back to see more of the park on our way south, but for now, we had a longer drive ahead of us. Just north of Greenpoint, we stopped at Sally Cove for a Newfoundland version of surf and turf, lobster roll, and moose burger. As we made our way further north, we pulled into our planned stop for the night at a nature center with a campground. To our dismay, it was closed. So we kept driving and decided to make a stop at St. Barb, which has an RV park by the ferry terminal that would take us to Labrador in a few days. Having studied the weather over the next few days, we decided to join a boat tour out of St. Anthony's Bight the next day. This would take us almost to the tip of the peninsula. If the weather and icebergs cooperated, we were hopeful for a great day. As we approached St. Anthony's Bight, we knew we were in the right place. Just ahead of us, as we drove into the town, was an iceberg, one of several in the harbor. After a short walk around the community and some lunch, it was time to board our Iceberg Alley boat tour. While there were several icebergs in the protected harbor, our captain knew there was something better. We headed around the point at the harbor entrance to see a much larger chunk of Greenland that was hanging out just offshore.
The iceberg is likely 100 feet tall. They know it's 250 feet deep because it's stuck on the bottom.
The waves crashing on this massive ice formation would eventually take its toll. We were told within a week it would break apart and its pieces would drift into the harbor. The icebergs in the harbor all had their unique shapes and characteristics, each of us seeing different things in their icy forms.
Yeah, it does. twice as big as that last night this iceberg was.
What?
And I was going to Sananda yesterday evening. I looked out, and this one actually partly rolled over, and half the iceberg just came right apart.
No way.
Dangerous getting too close though.
Yeah,
If you see pieces of things sticking out, you know.
just happened. Oh my goodness.
We would spend the night at Viking RV Park less than 5 miles from our next point of interest, the Meadows National Historic Site. This was where the Norse people from Greenland had lived 1,000 years ago when exploring North America. Discovered in the 1960s, it was a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site for the unique history it preserves and interprets. Perhaps the most interesting insight about this place is that it was the first time in the thousands of years since humans migrated out of Africa that those who headed east toward Asia and the Americas, and those who headed west to Europe, had reconnected with each other, because there was evidence that the Vikings had encountered the indigenous people in their time here. While the original structures were of course no longer here, their outlines could be seen clearly. And in the recreations nearby, interpreters helped recreate what life would have been like for these early explorers.
But actually in the main section of Lake Madur or Lake Skin, and we're actually in here now. This is actually the walls of the structures. Right? These structures would have been made of sod, so what the Norse would have done is essentially built some little wood frame almost, and then you cut out bricks and slabs from this area here, because this is all peapod we're standing on, right? So you would actually cut out bricks and slabs from this, you would stack it in and around your wooden frame, and that would act as your insulation. It's incredibly good insulation. Our recreator will put it away there. They have an insulation rating of 155.
I said we got a Viking right there. Pretty toasty. If you want us to curl up in there for a nap, we can probably make some accommodations for you. In there is your men's workroom.
You can put the helmet on if you want.
What? That's wood.
So, yeah.
if it's a certain color, so the orange or brighter, it's going to be softer, you can move it quicker. As it gets duller, you should raise your hammer up here and just let it fall. So you're controlling it, right? Because you're doing this is only the weight. Here, let the gravity work for you.
Gotcha.
That's why when I swing like in a locomotion. So I'm not just doing this. It's always a continuous. So just get used to where you hammer is your technique. Control the bar. You know what I mean? Like I got over there, but I gotta fix it. You can dip your brush and just keep it along here and keep it cold. This edge cold.
Okay.
So it don't transfer heat. If you want to move it, because this is going to hurt her, keep them level and hit from there out. Just to. That's right. That's right. Don't be.
After our tour, we retraced our route from the day before. We had made reservations for the ferry to Labrador, leaving the next morning, so it only made sense to stay once again at St. Barb, just up the street from the ferry dock.